Hello everybody, Ben Rogers here, the Raptors Digest, reacting to the Toronto Raptors 119-100 victory against the Golden State Warriors. Now, this was a big monster win for the Toronto Raptors, despite the fact the Golden State Warriors were injured, shorthanded, or injured, a lot of guys out with rest, and a couple of health and safeties, but Steph Curry, no Klay Thompson, no Jordan Poole, no Draymond Green, so a lot of their main core pieces were out in this game. Obviously no Wiseman, none of those guys, but the Toronto Raptors still came out and got the W, which is really nice to see. From the jump, they stepped on Golden State and then sent them to the Shadow Realm. And I also want to mention I tried to go live for this post-game reaction, however, we've been having a little bit of trouble with the Wi-Fi at the house today, so hopefully that will be sorted by tomorrow or whatever, but I thought it was good enough to go live, but it wasn't there tonight. So, going with a regular video reaction, the first player that we got to dive into is Fred VanVleet, who has been playing really well as of late. In this game, 27 points, 12 assists, 7 rebounds. Probably mad that this game wasn't closer, so he could Westbrook his way to another guard triple-double, but unfortunately didn't play the down the stretch in this one. Only played 33 minutes, given the fact the Raptors had this one in the bag. Nice to see Freddie VanVleet being efficient, knocking down his three, 6 of 10 from the three-point line, setting everyone up, being that floor general we love to see, we need on this squad. Fred VanVleet, he took the microphone, opened us up on opening night, right? He's our leader. He's our number one guy in terms of, the new Kyle Lowry fulfilling that role. And as of late, he's been doing it pretty greatly. So I want to give all the credit. I had to make a video a couple days ago, right? Especially after he missed that shot against the Brooklyn Nets, right? People trashing, bagging on Fred VanVleet, roasting him to death. Fred VanVleet's the man. I know people say the Raptors only beat mediocre teams, and clearly the Warriors are a mediocre team when they have when they have all their guys pretty well out, mediocre to bad, whatever you're saying. But Fred VanVleet, right, our top guys. We didn't have Siakam in this one. We didn't have Delano Banton, 2 of the guys out with health and safety protocols, so we can't say much about Siakam. But Fred VanVleet, he can do this. He's capable. He has big nights, and he also had 3 steals in this game as well. So big stuff, big ups to Fred VanVleet. But Raker's not here to get the little drum roll going, but the other guy that really just killed it tonight in the starting lineup, he's getting the Scotty Barnes award. So as per usual, what is he, a 20-time, 30-time? Who really knows? Who's kept count? I think it's 27-time award winner of this award, Scotty Barnes. Another continues to add things to his bag. Tonight we're seeing MJ-esque and ones down the lane, right? Scotty Barnes, 21 points, 8 rebounds, 6 assists, filling up the box score, and does plays that are just impactful, right? He can create his own shot inside in terms of getting into the lane. He has a Kawhi-esque midi, right? Stopping on a dime and making those shots look sweet, right? He's doing great reactions, getting his ones and talking to his hand. Right, you love to see that from our young and budding superstar, Scotty Barnes. Multi-time. 27-time Scotty Barnes award winner. And him and Evan Mobley have been neck and neck there in the race for the Rookie of the Year. And I'll tell you, Scotty Barnes, especially with Mobley's injuries, I know the Cavs are a better team right now in terms of record-wise and all that, but Scotty Barnes is just playing at such an elite level right now. I would be devastated if he does not get Rookie of the Year. So that's a big thing. That's something I'm going to be pushing hard for as the season goes along. But, shout out to Scotty for another night getting the Scotty Barnes award. But, guys, I know a lot of people love trashing on him, but he's back. He's back in the lineup. And tonight, Precious Achiuwa off the bench for the Toronto Raptors again in this game. Boucher getting the start, which is surprising because Precious was the starting center for a lot of the season, but had himself a really nice game off the bench, playing his natural power forward position, I guess. Well, played center for a good bit out there, but 17 points, 5 rebounds, 8 of 12 from the field, knocked down a 3, which you'll love to see, and we were joking about it before he went out, but he's starting to dunk the ball a little bit more, right? Obviously, the touch has been come into question a bunch by whether it's... But no, I don't usually throw the... I'm backing Precious all the way, but I'm fully aware, and a lot of people have made it known, his touch just isn't there just yet. Right now, he made a couple of nice little touch shots, floater shots in this one. Missed a couple too, but the fact that he's just being ferocious and dunking that ball, saying, I'm not leaving this to chance to whirl around the rim. I'm going to start yamming these things home. That's a positive there for Precious Achiuwa. Being assertive, doing the right things. So shout out Precious. Big night for him. Big night against, the Warriors did have most of their bigs still there. Kuminga and, Kuminga's a big dude. He's a big guy. And, Kevon Looney, obviously. How could I be forgetting? But, Precious Achiuwa playing well. And another guy off the bench. Our bench, when we have contributions off the bench, the Raptors just look like a legitimate top-tier team in the NBA. Right? Because we have the starting unit. We usually have our consistent main front runners, but it's the bench that has been struggling this year, especially. And when we get a couple scores off the bench, the team just looks so nice. And Yuta Watanabe tonight also had himself a big one with 12 points, 4 rebounds, 2 of 4 from the three-point line, and four field goals. I might, actually, I'll leave surprises for later. But Yuta Watanabe had a lot of highlight plays in this game. So I love seeing Yuta get up there for blocks, go in there for jams, right? Having that confidence to do whatever he wants out there on the court. You love to see it from Yuta Watanabe. But Mans is balling. And those are the big standout guys. I thought Boucher had a really good start to this game. Still struggling with his threes. 1 of 4 from the three-point line, but 11 points, 8 rebounds, assist, block, all that sort of stuff. Gary, again, 10 points, 4 steals for Gary. We didn't need Gary to go off. He only took 8 shots. That's wild. That's a wild stat to see. Only 8 shots for Gary Trent Jr. But I know the guy that everyone's interested in because he came back. It's OG Anunoby. Right, I keep looking for the chat. Because I'm used to doing these, but unfortunately I have to do this pre-recorded. But OG Anunoby, 7 points, a couple assists, 3 rebounds, steal. Not a big night from OG Anunoby whatsoever. But the rust is coming off. Didn't play there for a while. Probably so he was on a little bit of a minutes restriction, apparently, according to Nurse, but it felt like everyone was because it was a blowout win, so it's hard to really tell. But played 28 minutes. 3 of 8 shooting from the field. Wasn't doing a lot. He had one of those turnaround jumpers he's been making a name for himself at the start of this year. So credit to OG getting that game going, hitting that one at the end. But obviously we want him being more confident, taking more shots, doing all these things. And I'm sure once we get back in a little bit more of a rhythm, obviously this was an easier game tonight without all the players on the Golden State Warriors. But they're still the top seed in the Western Conference, so got to give credit. Still a big win. Still a big win for the Toronto Raptors. But yeah, that's the starters. OG, at least he looks healthy. He looks healthy out there. That's from what I saw from the eye test. But, then off the bench, Svi Mykhailiuk, Svg Water, Drip, Splash Bandicoot. Still can't hit his threes. Still can't knock down those 3-point shots. 1 of 6 from the 3-point line. A couple nice drives in this game, but other than that, we need Svg. I love that animation. I like Svi. Seems like a cool dude. Right? Start hitting your threes, Svi. I'm waiting for him to go down. He's a good all-around player, so we need the threes happening. Malachi Flynn, he's been knocking down his shots from what I've seen. A bit looser with the dribble just from the eye test watching him play, it seemed like tonight. But 7 points, well, with exception to a specific play. Yeah, it's not going to be a segment, but he crossed up one Golden State Warriors player, knocked down the Jimmy. So you love to see that from Malachi Flynn. Getting to his bag. I saw a TJ Ford graphic earlier. It was Fred VanVleet, the first double-double with assists in the first half of a game. One of those weird stats that they always throw out when they're rocking out with that stuff. But apparently TJ Ford was the last guy to do it. TJ Ford could... Oh my god. I'm mixing up with Rafer Alston. I'm losing my mind here on a late Saturday night, but it is what it is. But skip to my Lou, not TJ Ford. TJ Ford was fast, though. He could dribble, too. Shout out to the Raptors' old guards. But Malachi Flynn channeling his own skip to my Lou. Rafer Alston crossing people up. But, yeah, there's that. And then Champagnie got a few minutes. Probably his worst game since he's been inserted into the lineup, inserted into the rotation. He brings the energy, but missed a couple box outs, which is really rare for Justin Champagnie. But 0 of 3 from the field. Right, didn't take any threes in this game. His impact wasn't felt like he usually has been. Right, I don't have the Champagnie Poppy animation on this scene. So the Raptors balling out. Nice. We can't take too much away because yes, the Golden State Warriors were extremely short-handed, but still a nice win for the Toronto Raptors in this game. But I think it's time to swing it into the segments. And tonight, there's a lot of plays that could be the spicy Pele of the day. And I think there's a couple lobs, a couple nice dunks, but I alluded to it earlier. Yuta Watanabe, absolutely killing it. Killing it with the block shots as of late. Obviously was sent into the shadow realm. Locked inside the like section. And, it's a regular video. We get a little like spike going. Right, in honor of Yuta Watanabe, because he was sent to the like section, the depths of it, if you guys remember, by Anthony Edwards last season. Didn't play for a while, but that has not deterred him. Whether it be Mitchell Robinson, a 7-foot+ center from New York, going up right, swatting that thing home. Whether it be, I don't know if they were teammates on the 905, but another 905 legend, Gary Payton II, coming in. Trying to catch a body with that dunk. Yuta was having none of it. Swatted that ball away. Got kicked in the face. While blocking the shot, and still gets it to go home. So shout out to Yuta Watanabe for all those plays. Big stuff. And he also had a dunk himself, which you love to see from Yuta, going in there, slamming those things home. But not all plays can be the spicy Pele of the day, and some just make you say, oh, geez. And tonight, the OG's play of the day. It's going to, Precious had a free throw, just slapped it off the backboard. That was a tough one. There was a moment. I thought of it. I had it in my head. Yeah, but the Precious banked free throw, that's one that's come into my brain quickly. I had a solid one, and now I'm missing it. My brain is scatterbrained with the live stream going down, all that sort of stuff. But yeah, we'll give it to Precious for that free throw. Justin Champagny, and it might have been Precious as well. Just came down one possession. There was a rebound going up, and they both almost just completely tackled the guy in the air. Didn't get the rebound either. The rebound still went to Golden State Warriors, but it's nice to see the Raptors hustling. I thought they were about to sandwich the guy, so that was a pretty wild play. And then, yeah, let's get to, because I want to make a little rant too. So tonight, the Paul Pierce Golden Kazoo Award of the game. It's going to the Golden State Warriors, and it's going to Leo Rautins for commending what the Golden State Warriors did. Obviously, on the second night of a back-to-back, they rested all of their guys. They rested all their top players on a road game, and if you look at the prices for these tickets, $500 for a lower bowl seat. That's what I saw on Reddit. So you're telling me someone paid, probably, you paid for your tickets before. Very few people, I assume. Well, I'm not from Toronto, so I definitely, when I got to plan out my Raptors games, but that's a big purchase for someone. And you go out, $500 a seat. Say you got a couple people going with you. You're dropping $1,500 plus taxes, $1,700. A lower bowl seat with your friends to watch Steph Curry, right, come in, knock down his threes, even watch a Draymond Green pass. See some of those guys, some of them on the Golden State Warriors, embrace that, have a good game, all that sort of stuff. No. Steph Curry, I saw a funny post on Raptors Reddit, got paid $500,000 tonight to rest. Just chill, rest on the road. And everyone's out here trying to watch these games, and I don't know. Raptors, should we give them the money back? Or maybe treat this like, reprice the tickets mid-game, or give your returns? Right? If a mid seed, I don't know what they usually are, but say they're usually $200, but for Golden State it's $500, or give them back their $300. That's something I do, because that's just tough. As a fan, the NBA, right? You gotta do something. I get the rest, I get the data, I get all that sort of stuff, but don't rest guys when you're out there. Is this criticism for the Raptors fans cheering on when KD got injured? Who really knows? Am I getting my bag of conspiracy theories on this? I don't have those animations out of the year. I don't really know. But that's tough. And not even that. They didn't even bother to fly out to Toronto. They didn't even bother to sit on the bench and cheer on their teams. Disrespectful to the fans of the NBA. Shame on Golden State. Shame on Golden State. I want to throw that out there. And Leo Rautins out there supporting it at the end of the game. Oh, it's smart what they're doing. They're resting their guys. Get out of here with that baloney. Leo Routins. Although I love him and Paul Jones on the call, but you're getting roasted. You're getting kazooed for that there. But guys, I appreciate everyone watching this video. I appreciate it big time. Unfortunately, couldn't get live. As I said, the Wi-Fi has just been struggling for me here. So it's going to be a shorter one. No live chat, no wild rants for the last 20 minutes. But lots of big stuff coming. Riker's coming to Newfoundland. So we got some fun stuff there. And yeah, that's why he's off on this pod. So we got a lot of stuff happening. The Raptors Digest. So subscribe to the channel. Really helps us out. Check out the channel membership. Oh, so people are asking about the channel memberships too. Those are put on break right now. You're not paying, so like don't think that you're gonna be charged for months going forward or whatever. We didn't know what would happen, but we have something planned. I think it's gonna start dropping a new series style of videos. So it's affected the channel membership. So we're getting all that sorted out with. But you can still get merch. Still subscribe to the Twitter. Subscribe to Twitter. That's not what you do on that. Instagram, all that cool stuff. Ben Rogers 1, you can follow me on that too. All that cool stuff, you know. Anyways, I'm signing out. You guys are the best. Cheers.